Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'll actually be touring two of Zambia's highest courts. Okay, so where I'm standing right now, I'm standing at the two courts. That is the High Court there, which you can see there. That's the High Court, and then on this other side, that one there, that is the Supreme Court. Okay, so that's the Supreme Court of Zambia, and then the High Court of Zambia. So in Zambia we've got two kind of court systems. There's one that deals with the traditional issues, that is the local courts, and then we've got the Majesty Court, then we've got the High Court, and then the Supreme Court. Even if of late, in the recent past, we have actually come up with another court to adjudicate matters to do with the Constitution, because we've been having a lot of issues to do with the Constitution. People trying to interpret what really the Constitution is saying in certain instances. So we've actually come up with a court called the Constitutional Court, the ConCourt in short. Okay, it sits whenever there are matters that needs to be addressed concerning issues to do with the Constitution. So that's when it sits. Okay, where it sits, anywhere. So it can sit anywhere. So that's the Zambian courts. Okay, so today in this video, let's take a tour and see what these two courts are. So the Supreme Court is the highest court that we have in Zambia, even though if it fails to handle issues of the Constitution, there's now a court that has been constituted, which is called the ConCourt, the Constitutional Court. Okay, so that's the video for today. Let's take a tour and see how these two beautiful courts look like. Okay, and if you're new to my channel, guys, remember to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And you know what they say, sharing is caring. So go ahead and share this video so that some people that may actually be interested in knowing the court system in Zambia can actually get to see this video, and also like it so that YouTube can actually show it to more people. Okay, so let's go. So the local courts deals with the traditional matters, and then these other courts deals with can I say law issues? Yeah. So that's what they do. So in the local courts, we actually find local adjudicators. These are people not trained really, but they are trained to deal with traditional matters. So this can be some headman from a certain village who understands what really their tradition is. So these can deal with traditional marriages. When you marry under tradition, how is the divorce supposed to happen? They deal with all those things depending on the locality of where that particular case took place. So if it's somebody from the the western part of Zambia, that's the Lozis, where you can actually find the Lozis. So when you marry under the Lozi customs, it is actually the somebody who understands, or somebody from the Lozi part of Zambia, somebody who understands the Lozi culture and how they deal with their issues, is the one that is going to sit and adjudicate in that particular case. Okay, so that's what the local courts does. And then also we've got the magistrate courts, and these are now trained. They are lawyers. Of course, some are just gotten because of the experience which they've gotten from the local courts, but most of these are actually required to go through law, study law, and then make these become magistrates, as they are called. So they adjudicate matters of which are not very cardinal, but of course there are no matters that are not cardinal, but lower matters. And then if they fail to deal with any case, they actually bring it to either to the High Court or to the Supreme Court.
Okay, so let's get to the High Court first. The entrance is 1. So yeah, so you can see the guy that is moving in front of me here is dressed like a lawyer. Yeah, you know, in Zambia, like in many other Commonwealth countries, lawyers usually dress like they have got like a blue shirt or white shirt, and black trousers or blue trousers, you know, something like that. It's more like that's their traditional way of dressing up. Yeah, so this is the entrance, and you can see, so they've got the entrance, and then at the far end there, near the Supreme Court, that's where the exit is. Okay, so let me show you something here before we miss it. So that's the symbol there for the High Court. Okay, and then for the Supreme Court is the lion. I'll show you later on. Okay, but it's kind of, you know, it's these two buildings, I'm pretty sure they look kind of the same as to other buildings in many Commonwealth countries, because these are actually copied kind of from the UK, and this is how they are. So let's get to see this one first. That is the High Court here. These are very old buildings, very old actually. So let's go inside and check out how this beautiful building is. So when you enter, this is what you see at the High Court of Zambia. There's inquiries there, and then on this other side there are courts and offices, courtrooms and offices, that is. Okay, so let's look at this one here. This is actually an office. This is the registrar's office for family and children's division. Okay, yeah, so if you have issues that has to do with children or families, that's where you come and register from. And this is courtroom number 2 actually. So you can see silence, court in session. So you can find such kind of notices on many courts. Yeah, so let's take a sneaky look into one of the courts first, like this one. This is how it's arranged, but you can see, I'll show you later on, the arrangements of these courts are kind of similar, starting from the magistrates' courts, yeah, going upward, like the High Court and the Supreme Court. The arrangement is all the same. Okay, and in many instances the arrangements of these courts in many former British colonies are the same. Upper floor here and see what is happening and what kind of how does it look like, what kind of courts are there. Okay, nice stairs there. Yeah, let's get to see. So there are offices, you know, but then here it gets busier, you know. There are courts. No smoking, of course. Oh yes, I know. We've got a number of courts here. It looks busy. But let's see. Let's take a look inside of this court. We may not film very much because others feel uncomfortable. So this is how it looks like. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at this. Very nice. Yeah, that's how the courts inside, the inside of the courtroom looks like. Okay, so now you know. Yeah, these are lawyers. You can see the dress code. This guy in blue and in a blue suit is a lawyer. So you can simply identify them by that. yeah, the dress code, and yeah. But then you see, we are going to get to the Supreme Court, but you can see that the was is, I mean, the setup of the court, inside of the court is just similar, like I said. So let's get and see the Supreme Court. So remember, we've got two court systems. There's one which is called the local courts, which deals with customary laws, laws that are not written, but they are practiced. And then we've got these the magistrates courts, the High Court, the Supreme Court, and Constitutional Court that deals with written laws. So this is the Supreme Court. You can see at the entrance here, at the entrance there are these two lions. You can see there. There's this lion and that other lion. Now, when you see a statue of a lion on such buildings, it simply tells you, it simply tells a story of dominance, okay? Because like I said, this is a Supreme Court, the highest court in Zambia, okay? So that's how you can find that. This is the outside of the Supreme Court. Very beautiful court, beautiful view. At the far end there is actually the cathedral. Okay, so this is how it looks like from outside. The beautiful big, the giant of Africa, the giant cat there, symbolizing the dominance of this court. So the Supreme Court is the highest court that we have in this country. Okay, so it's, you know, it's a beautiful design. I think I do like the design of these courts, only that because many of them, only that this is not like our Zambian design. It's actually a design copied from the British. You know, these buildings are old, they're actually copied from the Britain. So I'd want to see something designed, Zambian designed, okay? Designed with some culture in mind.
Okay, that's it guys. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe and turn on the bell notification so that whenever we post a new video, you will actually be notified that Destination Zambia have actually posted a new video. So I'm at Supreme Court here, as you can see. So thank you very much. Take care of yourselves. I'm signing out.